Well, no, he's right.
No, your
diagonal.
mind isn't playing tricks on you. The Hip Hop Museum is touring
there.
across the country and it's making a stop in the Queen City this weekend. Museum curators Paradise Gray and Prime Minister Pete Gray joining us to talk about what you'll hear at the exhibit. You didn't think I had that in me, did you, Pete?
You got it.
I had to come correct. I had to come correct. Listen, let's talk about the Hip Hop Museum tour because this is all to drum up, the grand opening. What can people expect tomorrow?
Well, with the 50th anniversary, we're doing these exhibitions and a whole tour, thanks to Ciroc and our partners, Mass Appeal. So we took kind of like a cross section of the entire history of hip hop, but like 73 to 1990, the foundational years. And we have some of like greatest artifacts in existence that are here in North Carolina right now, like Kool Herc's trunk that was at all of his original parties. The Sugar Hill Gang, the tour jackets from the first tour in 1980-81, Slick Rick's Throne,
right.
Big Daddy Kane's backdrop, Public Enemy's jackets from tours. So it's a great thing for people to come out to see and celebrate hip hop.
Let me ask you, Paradise, because, when you started in the Bronx way back, kids today don't know where hip hop came from. For you, listening to the music now, seeing artists now, what is that like? How much has the game changed?
Well, honestly, from back in the day, when people ask me where hip hop came from my living room. And my mother was the first DJ that programmed me. You know what I'm saying? I was born in Washington, North Carolina.
Okay.
And my mom moved
Hip hop came from North Carolina. He's going to tell you.
Yes. Many great rappers and people, DJs and people in the industry came from North Carolina. Pete will specifically tell you some of them. Shout out to Pete DJ Jones. But
and our homegirl Ciroc,
absolutely.
North Carolina.
But hip hop is supposed to change. We changed the world with hip hop, and we were children and preteens when we created hip hop. And today, the children and the preteens are the ones who are the driving force behind rap music and hip hop culture. And I say that hip hop is in good hands. If we continue to do a good job like we're doing going around the country, educating young people and getting them involved, create these bridges between generations, hip hop is just fine.
That's good to know because, I feel like the state is very good. You guys on this tour so far, you guys have been New York City, Atlanta, Houston, LA. What has the response been to people coming out and getting a taste for what the history of hip hop is?
Well, one of the great things is since we're the curators, we have to track down all the artifacts. Like we had this show on A&E this past year called Hip Hop Treasures, where we go out, actually track down the artifacts. And for Houston, we had our homegirl Ada, who was DJ Reddy Red's sister from the original Ghetto Boys. Unfortunately, he passed, rest in peace, but she had like the fedora that he wore on their first album called Making Trouble with Bushwick Bill. And so she donated the actual hat to the museum on the tour, and we were able to get that right on display immediately. So, that helps tell the story of Houston hip hop. So that's one of the things, like the outreach of us seeing people at all these stops and making the contacts for the different artifacts that tell stories about all the different regions. Because hip hop was, regional. Like a lot of the New York groups came to North Carolina to do shows like Rockmaster Scott, Disco 3. All these guys came down, UTFO, and even like the Fresh Fest, which was really the first major tour. Ricky Walker, who started the Fresh Fest, I think he had a bet with, the guy who owned like the Greensboro Arena, that the guy said he couldn't fill it. And I think it was like 5,000 people, and he filled it. So it just showed like the potential of hip hop at that time.
Yeah.
Paradise, let me ask you, from your days booking acts at the Latin Quarter to now, did you ever have a dream back then that 50 years later we would be sitting here and you guys would be opening up a museum?
I always answer that by saying, I didn't think I would be alive 50 years later. When we ran the Latin Quarter, it was the New Jack City, New York. 50 Cent, the original gangster, not the rapper, hung out at our club. And many drug dealers, athletes, and rappers, to see how Eric B. and Rakim and Big Daddy Kane and many of the other artists' careers panned out is amazing. And No, we could not have imagined that 50 years later, hip hop would take the world over.
And you know, Kane's in North Carolina. We just saw Kane.
Yep.
He's still doing his thing.
Yep.
I mean, he could still dance the way he could on the stage at the Latin Quarter.
Long live the Kane.
That's right.
Well, I want to give people one more reminder. Tomorrow, it is free admission for this event. It's a chance to experience the Hip Hop Museum right there. Again, tomorrow, 11 to 7, Norfolk Hall on Griffith Street. But before we go, Prime Minister, for kids, I want to teach them a little bit of lingo, okay? What's a gas face, man?
Okay, gas face is a smile or a smirk. It's that's invented by MF Doom and his boys in Long Beach who were down with us early in the day. It's like if you dislike something, you give it the gas face, and it's just like.
It's like
yeah,
that.
yeah, just like
It's
yeah,
a side
just
eye.
like that.
Okay. Well, then, as we toss it to our meteorologist, Andrew Brightman, is there anything we have to give a gas face to in the forecast?